Hi, folks. This is Atul Gupta from DMV Residential Financing. On our next series, this coming up series, we have Walid, president of the Global Reality, coming to our office, and he is going to talk about the challenges he's facing and the kind of buyers we have who are going to work with us and try to figure out what all we can do and provide the solutions together. So I introduce you to Walid here. And yeah, Walid, go ahead.
Hello, guys. Thank you so much, Atul. Atul and I, we go way back, like 15 years ago. We've been working together and we've been working on so many different markets. The market has changed drastically from, prior to 2012 and, the 2007, 2008, what was happening, and after that, and during COVID, and nowadays, which is a completely different market. And we're just here to share with you. We would love to educate you on what the market is doing and how can we help you. We're just here as a resource to make sure that you're making the right decision for you and for your family. I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
So, all the time, the question comes, what are the buyers thinking? Why are they hesitant that, oh, you cannot buy the house right now, or we should be able to, let's wait, the rate's gonna go down? What's your thoughts in your mind?
So basically, again, it's very simple. Throughout the years, we've seen so many noise around us. Again, I'll go back to 2007, 2008, and the noise around it. I will go during COVID and the noise around it. And I will go, when it was a very healthy market and the noise around it. My recommendation is very simple. The interest rate is the interest rate. We cannot personally control it. What's happening, on the economy, what's happening in the political arena. These are all things that we don't have control over. And I've learned, the hard way throughout the years of experience being an attorney, being a banker, being a real estate agent, is always focus on what you can control. Don't focus on what you cannot control because it's not going to take you anywhere. So let's focus on you and focus on whether you're ready to buy or you're not ready to buy. Is it good for decision for you to buy or not a good decision for you to buy? Because if you start focusing on other people, the situation around you, you're not gonna move a step. So again, let's go back to the basics, which is, do you have a stable job? Do you have a steady income? Are you renting? And we did the buy versus rent scenarios. And renting is better for you, then continue to rent. If buying is good for you, let's think about what are the steps that we need to take to be in a strong position to be able to buy. The market, the one thing that I take from the market is very simple. I understand, I analyze and understand the market, and then I'll educate my buyers on what's happening in the market because we need to position ourselves a little bit different. And there is so many different examples. So, for instance, when the market is hot and there isn't enough inventory and there is lots of buyers and not enough properties to be sold, we took a completely different approach. So it was about more friending the listing agent. It's about, how can we get rid of some of the contingencies that's not gonna affect my buyers negatively. I think about structuring the loan with you on how to position my client to assure the buyer that we will be able to take them to the finish line smoothly. And we've been through this a lot, and again, we were able to compete with all cash offers. And we had an FHA and we won against all cash offers.
Mhm.
And our offer was less than the all cash offer.
Exactly. Yes, I know that. That was
Which, which again,
interesting thing.
yeah, which is all about, understanding your client position. What do they want? And the question that I always ask my client at the end of showing several properties, and I tell them, hey, just give me a gauge from 1 to 10 how much you love this property. You know, you get my back, I will get your back. I will make it happen. So in this current market that we're seeing interest rates, and I got this question a lot. Waleed, the interest rate is X, Y, and Z. This is too high. And I tell them, think about you're renting, how much you're paying in rent. Again, do you have a stable job? Again, are you staying in the area for 4 or 5 years? The basic questions. The main question is why do you want to buy, or why do you want to continue to rent?
Mhm.
It's not about me or what's happening in the market. It's all about you and your family. What's good for you and the family? That's what we need to do to achieve.
Yeah, yeah,
It's very simple. Talking about interest rate, hey, interest rate not 7%, interest rate is 10%.
yeah.
10% compared to the past is very, very cheap. I'm talking about
Yep,
way,
yeah, that's
when the
exactly
interest rate was 14%, 15%, and people were still buying.
right. Yeah.
Why they were buying?
That's right. Yeah,
So again, and you correct me if I'm
yeah,
wrong,
yeah, yeah. No,
you can
exactly.
easily refinance. So
Yeah,
if the interest rate dropped to 3% again,
yeah,
there is nothing will prevent you from refinancing.
yeah, 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 yeah. We have moved the market from 2.5% to, like, it went to 8.5%. And I know you were seeing that there were people were still overbidding on the houses.
Exactly.
So it's nothing to do with the rate. It's like you said. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Now let's go to the basics, man. This is what's gonna help us a lot. It's the basic is stable job, stable income. It's better for your family to buy.
Mm.
Interest rate, it will go up and it will go down. And this is something that we can refinance at any time. The other thing is, to understand the market, it's all about supply and demand.
Mm.
How much inventory versus how many buyers, and then we will be able to position our buyers in the best position possible to get them the best deal possible at the given moment.
Yeah.
What's good today doesn't mean it will be the same tomorrow. It's not going to be as it was in the past. Let's focus on the client. Their best interest is our best interest.
Yeah.
That's
That's
basically
right.
it.
And I see that you have a lot of international buyers as well
Absolutely.
who are looking to invest. What are their thoughts are like? What why they should buy and invest in US, or what you're seeing? What is the trend?
That's a very, good point, which I love because I had so many conversations in the past month or so. People, after they wanted to buy in the US, they started thinking about some other places. And for one simple reason, it's all about, again, their goals, their thoughts, and what they want to accomplish.
Mhm.
So I put it in a very simple way. If you want a way higher return on investment, maybe the US is not good for you.
Mhm.
But if you want to buy because you want to start a business or you want to send your kids to college, yes, the return on investment on that angle is not going to be as high as so many other places,
Right.
but it will save you tremendously
Yeah.
if you bought a house or a townhouse for you to be around when you are managing your business or when you send your kids to college.
Yeah.
You have a base,
Mhm.
and then after you finish your business or your kids graduated from school or college, then you can think about either selling it
Yeah.
and buying it in a higher place that will give you a higher return on investment, or keep it and continue to collect rent.
Yeah. And I see as a lender, I see there are loans are easier to do it. People, the lenders know that the person who's coming from abroad, they have the money, and the guidelines are so easier. There should not be any hesitancy. They can easily buy the property in the States.
I'll just be honest, it's because of you.
Oh, no, thanks
So
for
the guidelines is not that easy. It's easy for a tool. And this is what we've done together in the past.
yeah.
It was more of a walk in the park. You don't have credit history, you don't have a steady income, you somehow found ways to help my client to buy,
Thank you.
and we took it as a normal, regular loan.
Yeah.
There is nothing, different, except it was way easier even than the regular FHA or even conventional.
Conventional, right? Yeah, yeah. Those,
But again, it's because you know your products.
yeah,
You know how to serve your loans.
right. Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
which that's why we've been together for over 15 years.
Yes, exactly. You remember that the loan which we did for the doctor, and she was always moving around the world, and
Thank
then
you.
she was having so much hard time buying the property. Then we figured it out, and I mean, it was a good, nice, and she was happy at the end because she never thought she would be able to buy this property.
Honestly, this was a miracle. Again, the way that things, it's more like pieces of puzzle.
Yeah.
So at your part and my part, we did whatever it took just to create a perfect picture for her,
Mm-hmm.
whether when it comes to the loan and how much it was challenging, but you made it as if there was nothing. It was walk in the park.
Tried our best.
So much that you've done behind the scene that she doesn't know even today.
No, she's
How many
happy.
things we've been
Yeah.
going through. And
Do you,
again,
do you remember, like, she wanted to buy that particular house 2 years back, and something happened, and it came back, and they were not able to buy it again, and you made it happen.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And negotiation, it wasn't easy. But again, you remember what I told you? I asked her the same exact question. Do you want to buy this property? And she said yes. And I told her, how much do you love this property? She's like, a number that I never heard, which is nine.
Yeah, exactly.
9 out of 10.
Yeah, yeah.
So I told her,
She
sit
wanted it
back,
badly.
relax.
Yeah.
You will buy this property.
No, you did a wonderful job. Like, she was like, she could not even think that she will be able to buy it because that was the property
She was that close to give up.
give up. She was that close to give up. So yeah.
You remember the other lady that we helped her to buy, her and her husband, Bullet.
Blood. Oh my goodness, that's another one. Yes.
This she touched my heart.
Yes.
You cannot imagine.
Yes.
When we went there to this property for the second time to show it to her mother-in-law,
Right.
and her mother-in-law just made me almost cry
Mhm.
because she was jumping
Mm.
with excitement, and she told me, Waleed, we want this property. And I swear, I told her the same exact thing. I told her, if you want it, you got my back, I got your back, and you're gonna have the key.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And you remember how
Yeah.
it was.
Oh my goodness.
And
That
there was
another-
multiple offers actually.
multiple offers. There were
on this.
multiple offers. People were, but I have no idea how you do it. But I told her that, okay, if he does it, he knows he will get it for you. It's just a matter of talking to him.
It's all about, collecting the right data
Yeah, I think that's right.
and looking at it as a case that you must win.
Yeah,
Again, and this is where the legal background comes in play.
exactly.
So
Yes.
I kind of collect all the evidence
Mm,
on what the seller wants and what my buyer wants. And again, it's an art of negotiation that you will have to make everybody feel that they are coming out of this winning.
yeah, yeah. The good part is the listing agent is happy with you.
Thank you.
He's like, okay, well, he knows what is going on, and he'll take care of it.
Exactly. I love it.
Yes.
I love this, and again, this is take us back to, how important to find a good, honest, good-hearted lender
Yeah,
as well as an agent.
yeah, yeah. It's a
Because
key
if
word.
you don't trust, the team
Yeah.
that you have,
Right.
you should not think about moving a step.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's all about building the bridge of trust,
Yes.
and then everything will happen smoothly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is very important. Yeah, yeah. Now I come to that lot of. I think the clients were self-employed, who does not show
Yes.
income at
Yes.
the IRS. They don't show in their tax returns.
Exactly. And this is again, I'm not gonna get in anybody's life.
Right.
Everybody lives their life the way that they want. I'm not here to judge, but
Right.
I'm here to see how can I help you do the right thing
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
for you and your family? You
Mm-hmm.
know, again, we're not here to judge anybody.
Right.
We're just here to help you. And this is exactly what we've been doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even though with this way of life or style of life, handling their financials, we still were able to help them.
Yep. Yeah. We still were able to. Yeah. That's. I think he was not able to. His credit score was low, and then his income was low, and then we worked together. I think it took us like almost 5 to 6 months before we were able to get him into that thing, and then he started, then started
Absolutely.
looking for help.
And you know what? He had four lenders
Mm-hmm.
working with
Good.
him in the past,
Yeah.
and he had five agents working with him in the
Yeah.
past, and
That's
they
right.
could not do anything with
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And we came,
Yeah.
and this will lead us to a very important thing. It's not about, I want to buy the property tomorrow. You want to buy the property tomorrow? Okay, I will be able to help you if you're ready.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But,
Exactly.
you know, the sooner you come to us, the better.
Yeah.
Because in most cases, which is 80% of the time, there is homework need to be done.
Homework needs to be done. Yeah. Exactly.
So, you know, again, there is no, it's too early for me to talk to Atul, or
Yeah.
it's too early to talk to Waleed.
Yeah.
No, it's never too early and it's never too late.
Yep. Yeah.
It's just come whenever you think you have a question.
Mm-hmm.
No obligation. It doesn't mean that you come to us today that, hey, you need to buy the house tomorrow. No.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it doesn't. You have to prepare the person. Lot of time it has happened to me that it's been almost a year before they can even buy the house. I work with them. I prepare their credit score. I make sure they file a right kind of income and all of those things. Then we said, okay, now you are ready to buy the house.
Absolutely. You know, and there is another lady, if you remember, it took us 2 years
Do
to
you?
work with her.
Right.
2 years.
Yeah.
She was working at Starbucks and she came to
Yeah.
us.
Right.
She
Yeah.
wanted to buy the house.
Yeah.
And, you know, at the beginning, we told her, listen, you need to wait. You need to work on, you told her, you gave her like a list of items that she needs to work on. And we were holding her hand. You fixed her credit. You helped her to save for the down payment.
Yeah.
You helped her tremendously.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she reached the point that, okay, I'm now ready
Yeah.
to buy.
Right.
And you gave me the green light.
Yeah.
So we're starting, you know, hammering the market until we found the perfect townhouse for her.
Right.
And she was extremely happy again
Yeah.
because it was dream for
Yeah.
her that we made it come
Yeah.
true.
Right.
So again, it's we're building a relationship. We are like a family.
Exactly.
So don't be shy to talk to us.
Right.
Don't feel that there will be an obligation to talk to us.
Yeah.
No, we're here. We relax.
Yeah.
We love to help.
Yeah.
We love to make things better for you.
Meanwhile, I'm remembering the deal we did where your friend was here and then he wants you to buy in Texas, and in there also we could not, so we need to figure out what we're gonna do with the present house.
Exactly.
We got the equity line from the present house so that he can use it. And you don't have a license in Texas, but then you talk to the realtor in Texas who that they will do the right job for him. So it was not just, even though he was your personal friend, but it was like you wanted to make sure that he gets it into the right house.
Absolutely. So again, you know, we are family. You know, I consider all my clients
Right.
my friends, my
Yeah.
family, for one simple reason. Money will come.
Exactly.
Anyway,
That's right.
you know,
Yes.
so I shouldn't focus on, you know, how much I will get out of this
Yeah.
as much as I will focus on, am I doing the right thing? Is this good for you and for your family? And I don't have a problem, you know, sharing my knowledge, sharing my thoughts on how can we structure this in a better way
Yeah.
for you.
Right.
And if this is good for you,
Yeah.
God bless you,
Yeah.
we're gonna help you.
Yeah.
And again, this is exactly what happened.
Yeah.
So, and we come as you know, as a group of professionals,
Right.
but at the same time, we're not a cutthroat.
Right. Exactly.
It's again, you know, as I mentioned, money will come anywhere because if you're happy with us, you will refer us
Yeah.
Clients, friends, family, and if not, we did the right thing anyway.
Right, we did the right. Exactly. No, like I tell all my loan officers as well, we are here to provide the solution. We are trying to figure out how we can make your life easier so that way you can buy the house. And I believe in that, that everybody is, everybody can buy the house.
Exactly. And there
Which
is
is good.
tons of lenders, there is tons of agents, but again, who you gonna blend with properly?
It's all matter of trust because you're buying a $500,000, $1 million house, and you need to trust the person, and you need to go along with them.
I'm with you
It's
100%.
very, very important. I have some few more stuff. So usually, the on the price negotiation, how does the on the buyer side, what should they look for? What kind of a strategy, or what you think that idea of negotiation? Everybody feels like that.
Okay, perfect. I love this question because this is when we excel.
Hmm.
So again, and I always tell my clients, if you see a property which is listed for $1 million, I cannot come and say, hey, it's priced too high or it's priced too low. I need to do my homework. My homework is very simple. I want to know what's the condition of this property, which is the subject property.
Okay.
Condition, size, how it's located. Is it, if we're talking about a single family, does it have a backyard or it's in a corner lot? Or does it have a deck in the back or not? The quality of the material that it's used in this property. Then I kind of understand this property 100%. I will start running comps, similar properties around the neighborhood, how much they were sold in the past 180 days, if not in the past year. And then I start understanding, is the price right or no? And giving the circumstances or giving the market of today, does it make sense? And after I put this all in the back of my head, I will call the agent, to gauge with the listing agent on how much the seller are motivated or not motivated. I will try to get as many information as possible about the condition of the house, about what have been done and upgrades in the house. And after I collect this, I collect that, I go to my buyer, and I will get as well from my buyer how much they're interested in that house. So collecting, mainly the three
Right.
pieces together,
Yeah.
I will come up with a strategy to be able to either, get the best price and forget about whether the seller will accept it or not, or get the best price with an acceptable,
Oh, okay.
price condition of my offer.
I got it. Okay. So
So
there's where your lawyer's negotiation skills comes in.
absolutely. And again, the most important thing before I submit the offer, I call you as always, and I will tell you, listen, I give you heads up. There is
Right.
most probably a listing agent will give you a call.
Yeah.
Where do we stand with our buyer? Are they, you got all the information you need?
Yeah.
They are giving you a hard time,
Yeah.
or they are, submitting all the information needed. And as always, as what you do, you tell me, hey, yeah, they're good. Or just give me an hour or two. I will correct the rest of information. So when the listing agent calls me,
Yeah.
I will give them the confident, okay, all good to go.
Yep.
So it's all about putting the pieces in a way that will serve my client.
Yeah. 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 Exactly. And when they call me, I know that when you have already talked to the listing agent, you have talked to the buyers, yes, we'll make it work.
Exactly.
It's gonna close.
And our knock on wood, our success
Yeah.
rate is
Almost,
really high.
yeah, I think 100%.
Almost
Oh,
100%.
yeah.
If
Unless the buyer or seller doesn't want it.
exactly.
You're right.
Yes, yeah,
That
it's
is
almost 100%.
yeah, we need to sort of boast about it, that we have closed all our deals.
Exactly. The deals that, from what I recall that we didn't close, it was either because the home inspection came back
Yeah,
really bad,
yeah.
So we could not
And you would
proceed.
not pursue the guy. I mean, like that's what I tell my borrowers, that he would not let you buy the house if he thinks this is a problem in the house.
Absolutely. And again, going back to this part, which is, from my point of view, it's very important. It's again, you don't look at items, you look at the bigger picture.
Mhm.
No house is perfect in the whole world.
Right.
But what is the problem, or what is the issue, or what is the challenge in this property?
Mhm.
And can it be mediated? Everything can be mediated, but how much it will cost? And this cost, does it go within the price that we're buying this property with, or it will put it in, a higher price point that we really don't want it?
Right.
I'll give you a perfect
Yeah.
example. The house, after running the comps, it's $1 million house,
Mhm.
okay?
Mhm.
And it has an old roof, very, very, very old roof. And we were able to negotiate the price, and we got it for 950.
Mhm.
And other properties in the neighborhood are selling for 1.1, 1.25, or 1.50.
Mhm.
Are we getting a good deal or not?
Mhm.
The roof, how much it will cost?
Right.
If the roof will cost 30,000,
Yeah.
and we get it for 950,
Yeah.
so we are up to 950.
Yeah.
And other properties are selling for 1.1. So
Right.
we still are
Yeah.
winning.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So
Exactly.
don't focus on the small thing, the dot or the
Yeah.
pixel in the picture, and forget about the rest of the picture.
Yeah. Yeah.
But again, with the same example, if the property has a list of items that will cost me 100,000,
Right.
and we're already buying it for 1 million,
Yeah.
it's not worth it.
It's not worth it. Yeah.
We should
Exactly.
walk away. And there are certain things when it comes to the home inspection that it's a no-no from my point of view,
Mm.
if there is a structural problems,
Right.
because this will haunt you
Yeah. Yeah.
from my point of
Yeah.
view, because the next buyer, if you
Yeah.
decided to sell,
Yeah.
they will have the same hazards.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
You look at it as a very simple equation.
Yeah.
You have a pool of buyers.
Yeah.
The issues with the house, or when you eliminate potential buyers, so your pool will become very smaller.
Mm. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you
Exactly.
don't want that. You want as many potential buyers as possible to be able to get the higher price.
Higher price. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it's supply and demand.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you remember the client which she had daycare business?
Oh yes,
You know,
yes, yes.
yeah, their
I
daycare
love them.
business in the basement, and they wanted to buy a much higher property. Their income was not enough.
Exactly.
So then we worked with them until they really filed the proper taxes, because their accountant would always say, oh, don't show that much income. And then I think we waited for almost like 5, 6 months,
A little bit
a
more.
little bit more,
Yeah.
right? A little bit more. He would always call, oh, I want to buy this house. And you would say, no, 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 this is not going to be working out. And so we need to, yeah, talk him into. And then once they settle down, then I think by that time his son had also started working.
Exactly.
So we were able to use his income, and her income. And then I think they bought what, 1 point something, 1.1,
Yes.
$1.2 million house.
Yeah. 1.1. Yes.
And they would not able to deposit a lot of money. I think they just deposit like 10% down payment, and they were able to.
Honestly, this is holy. This is a success story that it's.
He was so happy. He still referred me and you, the clients,
Yeah.
So we closed. Remember, he referred another guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. And he bought another property,
Yeah.
which this was a very interesting story. I don't know if you remember. When we were about to close on this, the house. So basically, we went and we found them a very, very nice
Right,
house.
right.
And then 3 days before settlement, we found out that there is a problem in the title, because the
Oh.
wife and ex-husband, they had a problem, and there was a cloud on the title
I got it.
because she had some sort of a lien on the
Right.
property,
Mm.
and we could not. I told my buyer, I told him,
Right.
listen, I would love for you to buy this house, but it's not going to be good for you,
Right.
because if we cannot resolve this issue before we go to settlement,
Mhm.
it will be all on you. The headache will come to you,
Right.
which this is not something that I'll be happy with.
Right.
I want you to go through a smooth transaction. So I advised them, And thank God he listened.
Mm.
Told him, listen, forget about this property. Let's walk away. And I promise you, I will find you a better property.
Mm.
And thank God he listened.
He listened, yeah,
And
because
we
yeah,
walked away.
right, right.
And within 2 days, we found him another property, nicer, bigger.
Okay,
It
okay.
was a little bit more expensive,
Mm.
but it was the right property for them.
Right, right, right.
Which is interesting story, and that's funny
Yeah.
story because the other house that I found, they didn't have the cathedral ceiling,
Oh,
and they wanted a big chandelier, and there was no place for the chandelier to be put. But in the newer house, there
they
was a
were the
perfect place.
chandelier. Oh my God. Oh,
Everything happens
this is
for a good
interesting.
reason.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh my God. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my God. We have so many interesting stories to talk about
Absolutely.
it, and I'm glad you were able to make it. I was thinking about, I think it was like almost since last couple of months, we were trying to, get together and talk about it because these are the stuff which helps and which I want to convey to my borrowers, my buyers, that we are there for you.
Absolutely.
We are not, we like to, I've been doing it for almost now to more than 20-25 years. And the reason I love it, doing it, where I can help my borrowers that they can buy the house, they like it. And it always helps when you have somebody like Walid who knows his stuff. And I'm without like saying, I can say that yes, the house is gonna do it, is gonna be there would not be any problem. I really, really thank you so much for coming today,
Absolutely.
talking to us. And
Always a pleasure.
yeah,
Always a pleasure.
thank you so much.
Love you, man.
All
Thank
right,
you.
man. Thank you.
You take care. Thank you. Take care, guys.